All the brothers I left behind. Once you know she's gone, I forgot it. Right for me and I'ma break for you. You ain't got a day for me and a day for you. I made this promise, I'ma wait. Cause you my dog and that's the way it is. Right for me and I'ma break for you. You ain't got a day for me and a day for you. I made this promise, I'ma wait. Cause you my dog and that's the way it is. I write this letter in hopes that it lifts you up. Things change, they've been the same, so they lift you up. I got some new women, I think this one will make them pop. I want you to rock me back, make sure you tell me what that tell about. I know you hustle, you got that in your brain. Messed up, the fuck got you in the brain. And the days that I don't think about the time, and all the times and the way we learn. I find myself trying to turn back the clock. To them days we serving rocks on the block. I'm missing you, and I'm wishing you. Man, a tad more of that time. I know they watching me. I can't afford another thing. I'll be crazy like you. But you depending on your vision song. And right, I'm gonna keep it full tonight. And keep it real with you. The down to stay once. And find a deal with you. So pray for me and I'm gonna pray for you. Cause they got a day for me and a day for you. I made this promise, I'm gonna wait. You're my dog and that's the way it is. Pray for me and I'm gonna pray for you. Cause they got a day for me and a day for you. I made this promise, I'm gonna wait. You're my dog and that's the way it is. You know that fool that you are still looking for. You got ghosts like if you heard me after the water's gone. And the kids are growing up and they get bigger and they look good. And with your mom and suffering, so they took the hood. I heard you don't write and they don't call. And since you're wrong, they don't give to you at all. Dog, I understand your hurt, but I've been right there and all. After you feel I can get it in. When that temporary thing, it won't be long. Just hold on. And hit the weights and get your slow on. And I only got to feel like you know you gotta get some money. So when the money bring that quality, I'm out here dealing with these shakes and fakes. Capitalizing on the mistakes that we do. Taught me how to hang over the flanks. So those times I let this table on the so pray for me and I will pray for you. Cause they got a day for me and a day for you. I make this promise, I'm gonna wait. But you my dog and that's the way it is. Pray for me and I'm gonna pray for you. Cause they got a day for me and a day for you. I make this promise, I'm gonna wait. You my dog and that's the way it is. Remember when we talked about the last time I saw you? Well, that's straight, I dropped that money to you all. I'ma hold you down, dog. I finally got my bank right now. Brought my girl and I finally I can think right. She's looking on you, she just having she tracks up. My mother drama on the road, so I got it on my own. And I'm rapping for myself. Doing my best to make it happen for myself. See, I gotta have it straight with this shit today. Trying to escalate. Put your name on the license plate. I learned a lesson from your fall, I let the game go. But it's hard, so I'm going about the change. So I'm learning how to cope without the joke. And every now and then I get weak, I will really keep. But I'm trying hard at that. Now I sit in jail with love and I don't follow you. Pray for me and I'm gonna pray for you. But they got a day for me and a day for you. Yeah, I make the choice, I'm gonna wait for you. You my dog and that's the way we do.
Yeah, say, man, that's the way we do. And to start this thing off right, man, first of all, we need prayers for Brandon Tillery. You hear what I'm saying? To start this thing off right, man, we asking for prayers for Brandon Tillery. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, say, check this out. It's your boy, He's Elite, back in the building, know what I'm saying? And as I come in the building, man, it look like we got beautiful soup all over the platform, man. We got beautiful soup all over the platform, and I'm gonna start recognizing that right now, man. Yeah, early in the game, trio casting and lasting, man, we got Jesus Trevino came off in here with $4.99, not playing no game, saying welcome back. You know what I'm talking about? We sure appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then as we go on down the line, man, we see Scott Eric then came off in this thing buying houses, cash money, man. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, Trio Cash, with a big, beautiful 1999, man, playing no games. Then backdoor the big 999 and a 499, you know what I'm saying, backdooring themselves. And then Taylor Ray came in here real beautiful, like with a big 49.99, man. Say, man, that's the way you say welcome back, man. Yeah, it's your boy, he's elite. And I see another big 1999 came through from Scott Eric, the Soup King, standing tall, know what I'm saying? Hey, man, welcome back, man. We back in the building, man, and we ain't playing no games. We coming back tonight to say, hey, man, let's recap, man. How did it take place for you? You know what I'm saying? How was your holiday? You know what I'm saying? Mine was spectacular, but I had mixed emotions with it because, you know what I'm saying, I had to deal with uh having fun with the family, then uh kicking it with the family on some, you know, funeral type shit. So hopefully your holiday was big and beautiful and you got to enjoy your family, man. But you know what I'm saying, we back in the building and back in the house of the Lord and amongst the living. Let me see. We miss you, Heezy. Come on, man. Man, for real, man. Man, for real, man. That make a trill player feel real good, man. Yeah, man. Almost feel better than that soup, man. I don't know. That $9.99 hitting like chicken, and that big $49.99 was hitting like a mofo. But yeah, to start this thing off right, man, like I said, we want to say get well soon to Brandon Tillery. Know what I'm talking about? Get well soon to Brandon Tillery, and y'all keep him, you know what I'm saying, in y'all prayers. Yeah, it will fill with fun and family and a funeral, you know what I'm talking about? So, hey, man, it is what it is. We amongst the living, and we're going to go through things of that nature. So it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. But like I said, man, I had to take, you know what I'm saying, 4, 5, 6 days, got off track with the whole eating and everything, but we back and we're gonna get back right, you know what I'm saying? I was blessed today to be able to jump on the treadmill and get me 3 miles in and get rid of all the how could I say, the festivities and get rid of all the festive foods, you know what I'm saying? Had a chance to get rid of all the festive foods so that'll be no more returning to the festive foods. Yeah, I see that big, beautiful, what that is. Oh, that's a whole 1999 under that 9.99 from Scott Eric, man. So hopefully y'all enjoyed y'all holiday. And like I said, if you want to come on in here and tell us about your holiday, the link right there, man. But we're going to have some entertainment as we go. You know how I do, you know what I'm saying? I like to talk a little bit about this and that as we go on down the line. And what we're going to talk about right now is this. Man, I'm thinking about getting me some designer glasses, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about coming down like the pimp used to come down with them Nadas on, man. I'm talking about with them player ass shades. Because really, I'm getting tired of putting these motherfucking contact lens in and out my eyes, man. I'm really tired of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be on the lookout to find me some dope ass shades, you know what I'm saying? But my only problem is, you know what I mean, my shit thick, you know what I'm saying? My shit thick. I'll have to wear bifocals. So hopefully, you know what I mean, I could go on later, you understand, and find me some dope ass designer ass frames and shit, and can put me some good ass bifocals off in them hoes. I'ma tint the lens off on them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we trail casting and lasting, man. Let me see. I was going through all the shorts and got them things classic. Oh yeah, man, I'm dropping them shorts, man. I'm dropping them shorts, man. Say, man, I ain't gonna hide from y'all, man. I ain't came in here to hide, man. It's me, man. Yeah, man. It's me. I'm back. Hey, man, I ain't get punched in the mouth or nothing. It's still, he's at least still looking trill in the mofo, still ripping, still rocking, and back in the building with the trill cast. And like I said, y'all send one up for Brandon Tillery, and we gonna keep it going as a even exchange, praying for one another, because we living in some trying times right now, man. But yeah, who off in this thing want to talk about their holiday, what they went through? Hey, man, you free to come through on center stage and join me and chop it up, you know what I'm saying? But get to it when you get in here. But before we get off into that, man, let me tell y'all about a situation that took place. This was I was reminded by this because, you know what I'm saying, I was at my grandmother's property. Let me say it like that. I was at my grandmother's property. But yeah, I remember it was a time, man, my grandmother had called me one day. But let me say this before I get started. I also learned that I wasn't supposed to be drinking out of this. You know what I mean? I also learned I wasn't supposed to be drinking out of this. It's something you got to do to the inside before you drink out of it. But I ain't know no better. I was just happy to have a chalice or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? But I went to drinking out of it and almost messed it up. So we got to polish the inside back and then coat it with, I don't know, man. But yeah, I have to go back to the big old 40-ounce king cup. You know what I mean? I got to go back to the big 40-ounce king cup. But yeah, man, over the 4, 5, 6 days, you did. Everybody was drinking, being merry, having a good time, and I was fortunate enough to not partake in the alcohol beverages in abundance like I normally do. You see, I have an issue when it comes down partying and having a good time. You see, when everybody drinking and partying and having a good time, I just got this thing where I feel like we got to do it in abundance, like we got to do it for 24 hours, like we just got to drink. I'm talking about gallons and bottles and I don't know, man. But fortunately, because I have been working out so vigorously that month before, doing 4 and 5, and thanks to the trio cast, being able to do 4 and 5 miles a day, you know what I'm saying? I think I was prepared for the whole eating and drinking, but I only consumed about 64 ounces of beer. And the reason I know that I only consumed 64 ounces of beer because I only drank 232-ounce Corona Familia. You did? I only drank 232 ounces Corona. What is popping in here, man? I look like I see something else happen off in here, man. Yeah, but like I said, I only drank like 232-ounce Coronas, man. I don't know, that 49.99 started blinking at me, man. What is it trying to do, man? It's trying to pull me, man. I like that tip, man. Look at that. Beautiful and pink, folks. That's almost that is $50. But yeah, I only drank 232 ounces in the amount of 6 days. And now I'm completely through with drinking any alcohol beverage, and I'm completely through with all the Thanksgiving festive foods, the rice dressing and cornbread dressing, the roast, the turkey, the sausage, the mac and cheese. Y'all probably had the same menu. What y'all had on y'all menu? You know what I'm saying? We might as well talk about it. We ain't, long little pimp, man, at all the time. We might as well talk about it. We ain't gonna eat it no more. And some of us like to eat them leftovers, you know what I'm saying, for a mighty long time. And I ain't gonna bull crap you. That's me. I like to eat on them leftovers for a mighty long time. But this time around, I say, hey, man, once I get down to the last of the who hash, I'm done with it. You did? I done worked too hard to sit up there and still be nibbling on that crap. You know what I mean? For the next week, I'm done with it. Please forgive me, but I threw away what I couldn't put away. You know what I'm saying? I threw away what I couldn't put away, and I was really tired of it. So today I ate, you know what I mean, the protein. I ate the meats up out there, and the rest of that fluff, man, I had enough. I threw it in the trash, man, and I'm jumped back into my water and my nutrition and my exercising and all that. So I'm back. Got all caught up on my bills and all that type of stuff, because when you take that type of mental vacation, man, you can't be thinking about obligations and this and that. You don't know who you're going to have to be strong for. You see what I'm saying? You don't know who you're going to have to be strong for. And let me tell you this, you know what I'm saying? We all going to experience this and go through things. You know, I heard some people say they don't like to do funerals. I understand that, but it ain't about being selfish at that time. It's about being selfless. It's about being strong enough to give off that energy and that vibration to somebody who may need that 1999. Come on, man. It's about being strong enough to give off that vibration of that 1999 to see who may need, you know what I mean, that type of energy. Yeah, go on, throw them leftovers out. You know what I mean? Go on, throw them leftovers out. Of course, we had a great bit of people, so we knocked the den and everything, the desserts and all that there. But we still had a whole bunch of this and that, this and that. And then my brother, he laid there, you understand, and put boys on them chitlins. You did? My brother laid there and put boys on them chitlins. But I had to let big bro know. I had to let big bro know. I ain't trying to act all different or nothing, big bro. But I don't fuck with that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. The internet that ruined it for me. I ain't no chitlin eating nigga no more. I don't even want a little bit of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit stink. You know what I mean? On some real nigga shit, that shit stink. Let me see. Big Steph, go back in the building. Let me see. I was tired of turkey. I got me some fajitas and rice and beans. Come on, man. You went straight back to, you know what I'm saying, the menu after that turkey day. Let me see what Texas Flanagan say. Hey, that fool Charleston White trying to shoot up them Chicago. Oh, man, Flanagan, don't tell me that's you, man. That ain't you, Flanagan, keeping up with that nonsense. You know we don't do that over here at the Tree of Cash, man. You got to come by more often to see how we really rocking these days, because we don't give a damn with that little Sam Sausage Head pussy ass nigga doing where and when and what. We don't give not one iota of what that little Sam Sausage Cyclops Sid the Sloth looking pussy ass nigga doing outside of the Tree of Cat. We talking about being focused on what we got going on over here. We don't be looking all in the other people y'all seeing what they doing. Fuck what they doing. You know what I'm talking about? And Zay Sanchez say he gonna throw them leftovers away and slap in that motherfucking tennis shoe. Let me see, man. Hold on. James Wilson say that dressing, that Cornish hen, that ham, hold on, man. That shit, boy, you making me want some more of that shit. Come on, man. I need some more of that shit. That dressing, that Cornish hen, and that ham, and them collard greens, and a potato salad, macaroni and cheese, smoked turkey, sweet potato pie, chest pie, 7-up, pound cake, drinking a fucking liter of Hennessy. Boy, you need to go to the doctor. God damn it, boy. You need to go to the doctor. Nah, boy, that shit sound like a motherfucking feast. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, yeah, Texas Flanagan, we always gonna keep it real in the field, man. We gonna keep it trill in here, man. But yeah, man, salute to everybody out there, man. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all loved ones. And those of you who had to eat alone, hey, man, pull up to a homeless shelter and make some motherfucking friends or something. I don't know, man. I remember one Thanksgiving, nigga, we went ate with the homeless people. We had laid there, you understand, and did a high dollar show, you know what I'm saying, that was sold out. And the next morning, nigga, we went and sat down in the homeless shelter and got something to eat. You know what I mean? I don't know if we was trying to give off any injury. I think niggas was just hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know what the fuck we were doing. I know what we had did. We had went to McDonald's and McDonald's was closed. And we had missed breakfast at the hotel. We was at a nice lavish hotel downtown in some city, and we seen a couple of unfortunate looking people that needed that $9.99 that Jesus Trevino just dropped down in them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, light this chat up. He say light it up because we trill casting and lasting, man. Yeah, man, go on, light it up, man. Hold on. Yeah, so we seen a couple homeless looking people, and they say, nah, don't go to McDonald's. We finna go around the corner and get something to eat. They feeding the homeless today. And we just fell in line and followed them and shit. They wasn't lying. We walked in there and them people ain't asked no question. They said, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Holidays. Get as much as you want, but eat as much as you take. And shit, they went to plopping that slop on my motherfucking plate. And shit, nigga, we ate right there with the homeless people, man. And I don't know if we were trying to inspire or just, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all show making a trip player feel good over these. I'm talking about that mother soup coming in, man. I want them to come over here and look and say, hey man, we still trio casting and lasting. We maybe took a few days off, but we still trio casting and lasting. What else was on y'all menu? Flanagan said he had that. Oh, Flanagan eating high off the hog. He had that prime rib and snow crabs and shrimp and 3 gallons of water. Come on, man. Yeah, man. He wasn't on no traditional meal. He was on some new school shit. Yeah, and Taylor Ray backdoor. Hold on, man. Y'all, what is we doing in there, man? Is we soup festing off? It was just Thanksgiving. Now we soup festing off in this mother. That's what I'm talking about. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, speaking of water, I got to get me a whole lot of water to flush all that goddamn dressing out. I got to get a whole lot of water to flush all that damn dressing out. Man, we got 1999 super sticker from Taylor Ray. Then we got another 1999 back door from Scott Eric LLC Buy Houses Cash. Man, I'm trying to get to that point, man. But it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I get up, something knocked me a little bit back down. But I keep going. I'm still good, man. I'm still too legit to quit it. But man, come on, man. I should be sitting on good. I need some Hennessy right now, man. I shouldn't be sitting on. Yeah. But it's going down, man. I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. I want to tell y'all a story. Let me get started with my little story. Hold on, big Zay Sanchez. Let me see. Zay Sanchez might be sending me some of that damn menu. Ooh, shit. Boy, I'm hungry and the motherfucker. Don't god damn boy. Hey, boy, Zay them did it. Yeah, Zay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, cornbread. Yeah. Ooh, string bean casserole. Yeah, Zay. Yeah. Hey, what that is back there? Oh, that look good too. Yeah, Zay. Shit. Oh, then Zay them had them tamales. Ha ha on the motherfucking ass. Nigga, we ain't went traditional. And they had turkey off in the crock pot. And boy, we had all kind of shit at Zay house. That's why I should have been. Oh, then they had all of them. Hold on, cakes and pies. Ooh, hold on. Man, that $4.99 look good, but let me tell y'all about the dessert Zay them had. Well, Zay them had a red velvet 3-layer cake, pumpkin pie. They had a chocolate cake. They had hush puppies. No, they had muffins, 2 more pies, and another sweet Georgia brown Gladys Knight and the Pips pound cake, sweet potato pie. I don't know, man. But yeah, then we had some, this shit look like Mexican pizza. And then we had some, big ass macaroni and cheese. Oh, then we had Mexican rice and white rice and different kinds of cheese. Hey, man, yeah, you need to get on that treadmill. Zay, you need to get on that treadmill, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got to get, hey, Taylor Ray, we got to get back on track. Zay need to get back on track. Looking at what they had, God, dog it, man. Hey, Zay wasn't playing no game. But man, I wanted to tell y'all about a situation. Okay, this was a time when my precious grandmother was still alive, and she called me one day on a peculiar situation. Hold on, let me bring Zay in right quick. I see he came through. Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
It sounds low, Heezy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, man. Tell me about that glorious meal that y'all had.
The one thing I wanted to point out was I met up with 3-2's mom and got some of them pies from her.
Oh, okay.
The
what kind of pies are they?
It was the apple, the peach, and the sweet potato pie.
What are they called?
I think she's calling them really dough
Oh, they called really
pies.
dough? The really dough pies?
Yeah.
They pretty good?
Yeah, they good A1, man, especially the apple. That apple pie was it was good.
Already. So
And
y'all
then
had some Mexican dishes also, right?
yeah, we had them tamales. You know, that was one of the things that we had. And
Yeah, I
then
seen that, man. What about
We
the dish
also had
with the cheese and stuff on it?
we used the cheese for the macaroni.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, you had to melt it. You had to melt it down, melt the melt the cheese down, and then make it into a liquid, and then put that liquid with in the macaroni.
Yeah.
My bad. I gotta go up here and get some.
Nah, you good? You still
And
fooling
then
with them leftovers, or you done with them?
no, that's it. Today was the last day. Yeah, today was the last day, but we did fajitas too. We did fajitas, sausage, and what else? Some for the Mexicans out there, the costillas. It's like short ribs.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I
them
like that.
and them short ribs, man. They were real good too, man. So we had plenty of food.
How did you pronounce that? What did you call them?
Costillas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, let me
it's
see.
like
That
they
ain't
cut the
that ain't
ribs.
the same as what's
It's
them
like they
short
cut the
ribs?
ribs across instead of coming down in between the bones. They cut it
Yeah.
across.
What's them other ones that's kind of thin?
That's them thin ones.
Yeah,
And with
I
the
don't know.
bone
I
in it,
thought.
it got like a bone with the circle in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What what else? Oh, tablitas. We call them tablitas.
Oh, is I
What's that? Is
think
that the same
yeah,
thing?
one of my homeboys used to call them that.
Okay,
Like
so Steph go say
tabletas
tablitas.
or like yeah, I want to say like tabletas or something like that.
Yeah, tabletas. Yeah, yeah, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through. I want to chop it up about this story, so sit back and relax, man. And if
You already
anybody else
know.
want to come through, come on through, yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, let me tell you about this little story. Okay, so phone check say he call them riblets, man. Yeah, the niggas eating them riblets and the Mexican people eating tablitas. But yeah, man, my beautiful grandmother gave me a call one day and she was like, look here, baby. I want you to sell my car. Now, grandmother ain't never drove before, so I never even known that grandma had a car. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm like, Grandma, where your car? She say, baby, it's in the garage. And I say, wow, I never knew you had a car. So I said, I'm gonna come by, you know what I'm saying, after work and come take a look at it and see what the business is. So I went on over there and grandma had a little old bitty four-door blue Chevy something. It was throwback, but it was really nice, you know what I mean? It needed a little wax job because it just been sitting in the garage. And the interior was just really plush. I'm talking about miles low, you dig? And so I'm like, Grandma, what you trying to get for us? She say, oh, just, closest to this as I can. I say, okay, so I'm already thinking, ain't no need for me to take it nowhere and go sell it. I just need to go grab some cash and come back and cash her out. You know what I mean? Because she ain't want that much for it. So I said, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back in a couple of days and we're gonna make a deal on it. Then I'll do it like this. She's like, okay. So I came back, you know what I mean, couple of days, boom, I cashed grandma out. Thank you, grandma. You know what I mean? I took the thing and washed it. Hey, it came back a little bit. Had a little polish on it a little bit. I vacuumed it out. I aired it out and I slapped it on the lot. Yeah, man, I slapped it on the lot. I don't mean no disinfect, but hey, grandma put a fresh hustle in my hand. So I had to do what I had to do. But see, this story ties in with my mama insurance lady. Now, I don't mean no disinfect, but my mama insurance lady, she was a little older lady, you know what I mean? Kind of short and petite, you know what I mean? And she always wore black. I don't know what that was about. She had a nice little old waist. She had a funny looking little face. She wore glasses, hair, blonde, grayish hair. She was older. She was in her 50s at the time. I may have been around 24, 25, 26. I may have been near that area right there. But that didn't stop me from eyeballing the insurance lady because when she came in, she always had on these black stockings. Looked like a little kitten, you know what I mean? And she was little, you know what I'm saying? She had a little something with her. And make a long story short, she used to be on her feet. She used to come through, drop top this, drop top that. You know, she was real studious, diamond rings on, this and that, talking all that shit with my mama. But I don't know why she used to have to come get the insurance payment. I don't know how that worked because I ain't never had to meet with nobody to pay no insurance. But she used to come through, and every time she come through, I give her a little compliments and comments. I tell her, you know, you're looking good today, and she just giggle. You dig? She giggle and make her hips wiggle. Yeah. So one day she calls me out the blue, and she like, I don't know what to do. Things that happen, and I need a car. And I'm like, oh, you need a car. I say, okay, how much money you trying to spend? She like, baby, all I got is this right here. I'm like, wow, I got the perfect vehicle for you. You know what I mean? She like, well, could you come pick me up? I said, oh, you want me to deliver it? She like, yeah, can you come pick me up and let me test drive it and I'll make my decision? I said, yeah, I can do that. I say, tell me where you live at. So she told me where she lived, and I went on over there in the little old joint I got from grandma. You dig? The one I got from grandma, I went on, took that over there, and she like, oh, it's a little older. I'm used to driving. I say, shit, you back on them motherfucking raggedy ass heels. It ain't time to be choicy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yesterday you was riding high, but today, bitch, you back on them motherfucking flats. So you better look at this motherfucker and see if you like it and want to buy it because it ain't gonna last long because it was a cheap seat. Yeah, it was a straight up cheap seat. Somebody was finna come get it any minute. So we ride down Guffway. I went on, laid my seat back, and I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? She got a motherfucking stockings on and shit, little flat stomach. She look like she about 60 years old with a 30-year-old body. I'm over there tripping like, damn, I've been wanting to knock your old ass down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, baby, I see you in a bad situation, so let me see if I can help you out. So she pulled back up to the crib, and she like, I want it. What we got to do? I said, we got to go back to my office and do the paperwork or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? It's yours. She like, yeah, I want it. I need it. I said, okay, cool. So we went in her crib. She went and got a little paper and whatnot, and I'm steady eyeballing her and shit. And we sat down. She counted the paper out. So when we sat down, you know what I mean, I went on and told her, you know, I always thought you looked good. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, stop. But she was steady giggling and whatnot. And I said, yeah, man, you know, I don't know if this odd to you, but a nigga attracted to you. Is you attracted to me? Oh, don't make me answer that. So I'm like, okay, baby, yeah. Let's go. So we went on back and we went on, got the paperwork done and whatnot. And she dropped me back to the lot. So that didn't make me no never mind. And so she called me another day and she was like, I want you to come see something about the car, this and that, this and that. And so I went over there and we went to talking and she just started opening up. She started telling me like she didn't fall off because no particular reason. It was a specific reason. So I'm like, you know, what happened? So she said, I met this guy from overseas and he was such a sweetheart and we were talking about getting engaged and this and that, this and that. And he was steady needing me to wire him money, you know what I mean? So I said, okay, I see where this is going. So he done told her, you know what I mean? Yeah, baby, I'm gonna build a bungalow over here, you know what I'm saying, in bumfuck Egypt, baby. When you come, we're gonna sail the seven seas, baby. Just me and you. Send me a couple more $1,000. You know what I'm saying? He financing and romancing the motherfucking ass through the phone and through the internet way back then, and she just creaming herself, thinking she done found Casanova somewhere. And motherfucking, I don't know what the fuck he was, but he done finessed her motherfucking ass out of all her bread. And she doing bad than the motherfucker. Well, I go ahead and look at the car, this and that. Then she invite me in. So again, I'm off in this bitch, and then I'm starting to realize she got about 20 motherfucking cats around this hoe. I'm talking about living like cat woman like a motherfucker, nigga. I'm talking about cat hair everywhere. I'm talking about old ugly black ass cats looking at a nigga all crazy and hunching their motherfucking back. White cats floating around the motherfucking room, tiger stripe. Nigga, it was so many motherfuckers. I thought it was a zoo off in that bitch. But long story short, she's sitting on the side of the nigga talking about all her problems and shit. So I laid there and gave her a little hug, you know what I mean? And as I was hugging her, I was like, everything gonna be all right, you know what I mean? And my hand just started slipping down her back, and I started massaging her little back. She had a little bitty back. I had some big old hand. I'm massaging her little back. I'm going all up her motherfucking neck. I'm grabbing that bitch by her motherfucking head, maneuvering that hoe. Then I dropped that bitch down, and I grabbed me a whole handful of that little old ass. Yeah, I got me a whole handful of that little old ass. And I'm just looking at her. And she looking at me. And she rests her head on my shoulder. I said, oh, she with it, you did. And so I'm rubbing on that old ass. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm gonna knock this old bitch down. And I'm thinking to myself, she should have been fucking with me from the jump, because when she had some paper, I wouldn't have broke her all the way down. I wouldn't have took her for all the cash, you know what I mean? I would have got some, but I wouldn't have broke the bitch, you know what I mean? So as I'm rubbing on that ass, I go to getting aggressive, like treating her like a young bitch, like, yeah, get over here, bitch. And yeah, so we lock eyes and shit. I wasn't finna kiss her and shit. She kind of smelled like the motherfucking cats too, man. Kind of remind me like a witch or something. Little bitch probably was finna turn into an ugly ass witch, but she still was looking good. And I got a handful of that ass, and we locking eyes, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what I did. She just jumped up and she said, oh no, I can't do this. Me and your mama, you know what I'm saying, go way back. You so young, I can't do this. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, I don't want to marry you. I won't fuck. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I won't, you know, and I know you probably do too. Nigga done knocked all your paper out your goddamn bank account. You should be ready for some recreational activity, and I'll be your motherfucking huckleberry. But long story short, she jumped up and she said, hey, now, you know, I gotta keep the peace, you know what I'm saying, your mama and that. And I went on by my motherfucking business. You did. So I don't know how much longer, maybe it was a month or two. She hit me back. Now, come on, James. Now she laid there and hit me back. I said, I'm going over there and I'm gonna knock this old lady's ass off. Yeah, hey, I'm going over there and manhandle this bitch. You go, you know what I mean? And when I got over there, man, she was all lousy and shit. She had a run in her motherfucking stockings. Her little dress was all, you know what I'm saying, cocked to the side. Her motherfucking hair was all over her head. And she had a big old cup of motherfucking wine. You did? She had a big old cup of motherfucking wine. I said, oh, shit. Let me get that motherfucking latex and plastic ready. It's going down, like DJ Bird said, it's going down tonight. It's going down tonight. So there it is again. I'm sitting there as her motherfucking tell Abby's story. She all in, oh, he took my money. Oh, this and that, this and that. I'm like, oh, goddamn, I'm tired of hearing that. Bitch, give me some of that motherfucking Kagogi. So this time I'm playing frisky with her. She's standing up, pouting like she about 55, man, but she acting like a little 17-year-old girl, and she pounding and bending over, and man, I just stood up, man. I grabbed 2 handfuls of that ass, and I pulled that little bitch close to me, man. And I went to pecking that little bitch on her neck. I'm all in her whole ear, and that shit kind of smelled bad, though. Man. I ain't gonna bullshit you. That shit kind of smelled like the motherfucking cats, man. This kind of smelled like catnip, but fuck it, I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take her to the hoop. So she's sitting there, oh, she going with it. I said, oh, the bitch done fell for it. And man, I pull that hoe close to her, nigga, and I'm all on that motherfucking heel, man. I'm finessing that, man. That bitch just all of a sudden braced up. That bitch busted loose. Boom. She ran in the restroom and she came back. She like, I'm so sorry. I just can't do it. Me and your mother, we go way, way back. I said, okay. I'm finna pull one more move. Like I used to go off on my young bitches. I say, bitch, you keep playing with a nigga. Yeah, you keep playing with a nigga. Call a nigga over here like, you know what I'm saying? You want to rest down on my motherfucking chest and tell me all your motherfucking problem. I say, man, I'm young, baby. I got needs. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, baby. Come on, give me something. I'm really begging on the low. You know what I mean? I won't fuck. You know what I mean? But I'm so sorry. She say, why I called you this time? I got family out of town. They want to put me up and want me to start over. So I'm going to sell everything and I'm just going to go. I wanted you just to go sell the car, you know, for a little bit of nothing and boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, man, that's what you call me for. She like, well, look, just sell it for this. And she dropped the price like a few $100s. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, you only had the bitch a couple months. I could take the bitch and flip it a motherfucking again. So I kept acting like I was upset, like, man, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? But really, I ain't begging for no old ass Kagogi. So when we finally got ready to part, she, you know what I'm saying, gave me the keys and told me go ahead and do what I do. And I just paid her out of my pocket, got her off it, and took the bitch back to the lot and sold the bitch within about 3 days and shit. But I really was trying to get some of that old ass Kagogi to go with it. Man. I'm telling you, man, the car salesman ain't shit, man. But I just thought I'd share that with y'all, man. I ain't mean no disrespect. But yeah, I just thought I'd share it with y'all, man. It was worth it though, man. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that? Y'all think I was tripping, man? Y'all think I was trying to take advantage of that old ass? What y'all think about that, man? Y'all let me know, cause we gonna move right along, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna move right along. I just thought I'd share that with y'all though, man. That shit was fun, you know what I'm saying? That shit was really fun to me. And also, man, I was telling y'all, go ahead and give me what y'all think about it. Let me see. Jesus Trevino say he was trying to get into that carpet cleaning business. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie though. I had been watching that lady, man. You know what I'm saying? She kept coming to the crib, doing insurance business with my mama with the motherfucking stockings on and them pumps and shit. She was fine for who she was. She was really fine, you know what I'm saying? But I went on later, you understand, and let her make it. I think if I would have pressed the issue a little bit more, I probably would have been in them old guts, you know what I mean? Jumping up and down like it was a motherfucking thunderstorm, like a pogo stick. But nah, man, I went on let her make it and made a little paper offer, and I ain't never heard from her or seen her again. But there's a twist to this story, right? Many years later, I met a young girl, sexy little bitch. She told me to come meet her at her house and whatnot. And I was thinking to myself, damn, this the same way I used to go to old school crib. You did? And I laid there, you understand, and pulled up in the driveway, and it was the same house, man. And I say, hey, you knew the lady had them cats and all that, little blonde haired lady and whatnot. She like, yeah, that's my auntie. I said, oh shit, damn. At least I got to fuck one of you. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, 55, straight 55. I had to be about no more than 25, 26. But see, that's the thing. When the man is a man, when the man 18, 21 years old, everything on the menu, shit, 18 on up, everything on the menu, especially if you was motherfucking dog, you know what I mean? Now, I ain't like that no more. I ain't gonna bullshit you, brothers. I ain't like that no more. I'm a more studious, more reserved grown man and respectful. But back then, man, nigga, you fud, man. Nigga used to go to crackhead. Nah, man, somehow I wind up dating a crackhead on the low. You know what I mean? I told you niggas about that, but it's another story I wanted to tell y'all. Okay, check this out. I was telling y'all a very sincere story a few lives ago, and I told you guys that I would finish the live. It was about a friend of mine who one of his kinfolks had a baby that was premature. Baby was probably no bigger than this, you know, could fit in your hand. or more or less no bigger than a cell phone. Like I said, so as the baby was born, the baby had to stay in the hospital for some time, unfortunately. So they went to go, and they lived out in the country. Remember, I told y'all that part. So they went to go pick the baby up, and there was two adults in the front seat, and it was a 12-year-old boy in the back seat. And so, like I said, back then, seatbelts was not a requirement because cars wasn't even built with seatbelts. So everybody riding in the car, you know what I'm saying, not buckled in. But because they lived in the country, the next part of the story, you wouldn't be so surprised. So they glad they got the baby, man, and they ride, you know what I mean, doing their thing, you know what I'm saying, going home with the little infant, you know, gonna grow her and feed her, and you know what I'm saying, grow into a big, strong human being, which she born, you know, premature. So as they were going down the country road and whatnot, the driver was looking at the passenger, and they had engaged a baby off to the little child in the back seat, and the little child in the back seat was kind of just holding it however he was holding it. Well, once the driver turned and looked, the driver was met with livestock that walked in the middle of the street. And if the driver would have not stumped the brakes in a hurry, they may have collided with the animal. I think it was a cow, he said. Yeah, he said it was a cow, you know what I'm saying? So obviously, if they hit the brakes real hard, that made the car, you know, jerk forward. So when the car jerked forward, the little boy in the back seat had no control over the little bitty child. So when they jerked forward, the little bitty boy dropped the child, and the child rolled. As he explained it, the child rolled onto the floor, and the force made the little child tumble a little bit. But somehow, the front seat of the car, back then, that's how they made them cars, sat up kind of high. And somehow, the little child rolled and tumbled under the front seat of the driver's seat and got lodged in between the brake pedal and the floor. Can you imagine? The little child fell out the boy's hands. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? And rolled under the front seat of the car and cleared the front seat and went up underneath the dashboard and was lodged up in between the brake pedal and the floor. That was a very unfortunate situation. I just wanted to tell y'all about that, and hopefully y'all can picture that incident. You know what I mean? So if they would have hit the brakes one more time, they would have fucked that little baby up. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to tell you about that, man. But what we doing off in this thing? Let me see. Man, I done seen two Hovalinas. What the hell is that? A Hovalina and a deal while driving to work out in the country. A Hovalina. What's a Hovalina? What's a Hovalina? Yeah, Zay, I was trying to get down off in there. You know what I'm saying? Did the child survive? Yeah, the child grew up to be you know what I mean, crazy than a mother. Now, the child grew up to be, you know, prominent in society, and you know, still lives to this day. And that's how that went. But yeah, a Hovalina is a wild hog. Oh, a Hovalina is a pig, a crazy ass. Hey man, them wild hogs be crazy and ugly than a motherfucker, man. Yeah, man. But I remember one day we were going matter of fact, we were going to the induction of UGK into the Port Arthur Museum. We were going there, you know what I'm saying? Damn, that's some final destination type shit right there, man. And the crazy thing about it, man, is all true, man. You know what I mean? That's a damn shame, man. The whole thing true. But yeah, man, we were going down to the induction of UGK into the Museum of Port Arthur. And I made a bad turn. I mistaked the feeder road for the side road. So it was a feeder road and a side road. You did, and I thought I could get on that side road and get back onto the highway, but that side road was like a little country road with a bunch of hills and whatnot. And I told you about this here before. We about 4-5 deep on our way on down now. And so as we were heading down that side road, we seen a family of skunk. We seen a family of skunk, and the little skunk just a twisting going down the street, looking back at us, laughing and shit. And I don't know why the skunk's laughing, but after I took my attention off the skunks, I saw why the skunks was laughing. It was a family of deer. It was the daddy and the mother and the daughter and the son. The son, he was pretty big, but he was stupid. He was anxious. His daddy was like, hey, boy, chill out. Don't try to cross that street right now. His sister, like, his stupid ass ain't gonna listen. And his mother, like, Junior, don't you try to cross that street. And that motherfucker all excited, thinking Santa Claus coming or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but that dumb motherfucker started racing my goddamn wrapped vehicle and ran smack dead into my shit and slid down the side. I'm talking about I fucked my shit up from the front all the way to the back. I'm talking about knocked the lights about that motherfucker. Boy, I was so goddamn mad. But what can you do? You know what I mean? Then when I looked over at the father, he was like, I told his stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? And the mama was like, he don't listen. And I'm looking, he hopping all across the street, trying to make it to the other. I'm like, oh, dumbass motherfucker. But yeah, man, deer fucked my shit up, and I couldn't even make it. That's why I wasn't down there. I had to turn around and go back and seek refuge because we had a whole headlight and the night time that was knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how that went, man. Let me see. Yeah. The skunks was laughing because the skunks knew what the fuck was about to pop off, man. But yeah, man, I had some more shit to tell y'all, man. Let me see which one it is, folks, before we get too deep off into it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, say, man, let me tell you about the little biz, man. Say, man, I know y'all ready for this one. Yeah, let me tell you about this little biz. Matter of fact, about 3 biz, man, you know what I mean? Say, man, I met this one little biz, you know what I mean? And we was, kicking it and whatnot. Then she introduced me to a homegirl. So, homegirl went to really being in love on some bullshit because we was still fucking everybody. So we were just lusting after one another and whatnot. But look, they had another homegirl they introduced me to, you know what I'm saying? And when they introduced me to their homegirl, she looked at me in a way to where I knew she wants me. You see what I'm saying? So I'm around all 2 of them, and I'm meeting the third one. And I already then went down through there with the first one. Now I'm going down through there pretty often with the second one. But now they introduced me to a third one who eyeballing me like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, man, she looking at a nigga like meat on a motherfucking pit. So one day, me and her, man, we take a little walk or whatnot. We're not even gone 20, 30 minutes, man, but we take a little walk and I could feel the pheromones of her wanting me and me wanting her. And before you knew it, nigga, we was in a whole alleyway in broad daylight, like dogs. I'm talking about hunching like a motherfucker. Dirty bitch tried to kiss me. Motherfucking mouth was dried in a hoe. Bitch lips was dry and motherfucking sandpaper, nigga. Bitch nibble on my neck, bitch. Don't kiss me in my mouth. Don't disinfect me like that. So make a long story short, we done laid there on the goddamn ground and went on down through there and had a good time. And then we hopped up and went on to the store like we was about to and came back like nothing happened. Yeah, so that's how dirty dogs do. But yeah, so as we doing what we do, man, one night they saying they want to come hang out. It's all 3 of them. So I get 2 of my partners and I'm like, look out, man. We got a little old situation and shit. We ain't have no car at the time. So we had to go walk and meet them. Yeah, man. We had to go walk and get them. Can you dig it? Can you imagine a female saying, come get me, and you jump on your motherfucking Ike and Mike and walk all the way to her and then y'all walk back where y'all going. It was that way, you know what I mean? So yeah, she say, come get me this and that, this and that. So me and my two partners, we gonna walk on down there. Now, when we get down there, we didn't know that it was gonna have to be them sneaking out the window type shit. We thought maybe they could walk out the front door, this and that, but it wasn't that type of party, you did. And they had a wheelchair ramp on the front of the house. So obviously somebody lived in there, you know what I mean, need wheelchair ramp access. So yeah, they playing all in the window, acting all cute, showing their little butts and whatnot. And we like fucking wolves, like, bitch, come out this motherfucking window by huff and puff and blow this motherfucking house down. You know what I mean? Bitches giggling and motherfucking hips wiggling and whatever. So finally, I guess they done made too much noise, and we hear this motherfucking gravelly voice. Keep that goddamn noise down, you little whores. You know what I'm saying? And them hoes like, fuck it, if we gonna go, it's time to go. Some hoes started eloping, man. Them hoes started jumping out the motherfucking window, man. I'm talking about like with the bitch with the long hair, man. I don't know, whatever. They jumping out the motherfucking window, left and right, climbing down the motherfucking braid of Rumpelstiltskin. I don't remember the bitch name, you know what I mean? But all three of them finally got out the motherfucking window. And as they got out the window, something told me to run, you know what I mean? Because we started hearing all kind of locks unlatching and all kind of shit. Them hoes walking all goofy, and I'm telling them bitches to run. So them hoes took off running with us. We made it to the corner. By the time we at the motherfucking corner, all of a sudden we see a whole motherfucking wheelchair with a motor on that bitch come down the goddamn wheelchair ramp fast in the bitch. And that bitch turned like a zero turn motherfucking lawnmower. That nigga came down that motherfucking wheelchair ramp like, and that nigga zero turned that bitch. And Rapunzel, yeah, when that nigga zero turned that bitch, that nigga say, you goddamn nigger loving whores. And man, that nigga bust a motherfucking shotgun. Boom! That nigga shot that motherfucker once, nigga. I'm diving all on the concrete in the street on the corner and shit. Them hoes giggling. Oh shit! Grandpa's trying to kill us. And that nigga hit that bitch again. That nigga said, I hate you, no good little nigger loving whore. And he hit that bitch again. Boom! I say, God damn it, man. This nigga ain't even killed me. He killed it, motherfucker. Granddaughter or her homegirl. This nigga just hate niggas, you know what I mean? But he couldn't stop them hoes from being hoes, cause shit, nigga, them hoes came with us and spent the night, and man, shit, we wind up, you know what I'm saying, playing old switcheroo, you know what I mean, nigga knocked down. I'm glad to be alive. Them has the bitch. Hey, I'm glad to be alive. That's all I want to say. I ain't gonna bullshit you. We had some motherfucking fun, boy. I'm talking about we traded them hoes off like pairs of motherfucking shoes, man. You wear these motherfuckers today. I'm gonna wear these motherfuckers in 30 minutes, man. But yeah, man, it went down like that, man. But I just wanted to tell y'all, man, Grandpa ain't give a fuck. Grandpa damn near bust them hoes with a whole motherfucking gauge, man. You know what I'm saying? What it is, Sprayly, man. We just in here chopping that shit. You know how we do. I'm back like a nigga like never left. Back like a nigga never left. But I think I got one more before I go. I think that, you know what? We didn't cover it all. We didn't cover it all. So ain't no need to just long drag it out. If anybody got something they want to say, just let me know. You know what I mean? If not, shit, man, you know how I do. I'm coming in and sprinkle you a little bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, old man wasn't playing no game. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Grandpa was trying to smoke something. Grandpa was trying to do a whole motherfucking drive-by in that wheelchair, and it just always, after all these years, I've always wondered, damn, Gramps, you didn't think about you could have shot one of your granddaughters? Like, they ain't give a fuck. But yeah, man, welcome back to the Trio Cast. Hopefully we're going to get back to the regular schedule. I got some people I need to talk to and see who was scheduled for an interview or whatnot. But I just had to shut down for a bit, you know, due to deaths in the family and family time. And like everybody else, you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving and whatnot, a time to spend with your family. And it was beautiful. Everybody had a good time. Everybody had enough to eat. And everybody felt love. Let me see. Have you tried the military diet? No, man. What's a military diet? I'm going to have to look it up. Is it the DASH diet or some shit? The little shit I've been doing, been working. It's just I took 5-6 days off from it, but now I'm completely back on it. You know what I mean? So I was seeing a little progress. Drink a whole lot of water. I eat a whole lot of leafy greens and a little protein and shit. You know what I mean? Nothing big, not too much carbs. I don't do none of that shit. So I just really need to just get back consistent on it. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing some results. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made sure today, every time I just thought about it, nigga, I've been drinking the shit out some water. You know what I mean? I've been drinking it. Oh yeah, hey, that's what I was talking about. Hey, Zeus Trevino, hey, that's what I'm talking about. By the 25th of December, I'm trying to get to that motherfucking 10K. So if we get there quicker, man, hey man, that's even more icing on the cake. But by December 25th, man, we should be at 10K subscribers, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. I don't know if it unlock another level of YouTube during that time, but hey, man, it's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with getting there. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the homie say. You got to eat one piece of toast with peanut butter in the morning with a half of grapefruit and black coffee. What are you trying to do to me, man? Then what? What you do after that? I couldn't do that shit. That coffee and that grapefruit, ugh, that shit gonna fuck my stomach up. Okay, so you eat that, then what? Yeah, Deb's head. We going up, man. We gonna go and take it up a notch. So after you eat that for breakfast, then what you do? I like to do either some fruit in the morning or oatmeal or just fast to about 11 or noon. You know what I mean? It's gonna unlock more dollar signs on that YouTube check. Come on, man. You know I love it, man. I need that and I want it. Them green faces with them dead presidents on it. Yeah, man. I just picked up my Turo cars and unfortunately one of them came back smelling like the marijuana. And I asked the young lady, I said, this is a no smoking car. Do you smoke, ma'am? I said, please take care of it and don't smoke in it. She bought that motherfucker back. I'm talking about with motherfucking Swisser Sweet guts all in the seats and shit. I'm like, I ain't even gonna stress. I'm gonna just drop the drawers on the windows and spray that shit in there and let that bitch air out and just clean it up thoroughly and go from there. I ain't even stressing no more about that shit, man. Yeah, man, just tripping, dog. Like now the other guest, I ain't gonna bullshit you. It was a young girl, and I suspected her to be pulling some bullshit, but from what I seen, she bought it back, you know what I mean, with no issue, you know what I mean? And I don't see an issue with it. It just, it smelled like weed. So I just would appreciate if they stopped this shit because they've made it stricter on the host that you can't really file a claim like you used to. You see, back in the day on Turo, you used to be able to file a claim if they left your shit too dirty. You could get $20 or $30 for cleaning that bitch. But now they just calling that normal wear and tear. And that kind of hurt us, you dig? Because now you got me detailing the shit out of my motherfucking car out of my own pocket when you the one who dirtied it up. Like I just asked my guests, man, just try to give it back the way I gave it to you. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn how sincere you ask these people to treat you right or how nice. They don't give a fuck. They will lie in your motherfucking face. They will smile in your motherfucking face and do your shit dirty, man. Let me see. After you eat that motherfucking one piece of toast with that peanut butter and that black coffee and that grapefruit, you eat tuna toast with a banana for lunch, and you eat a small piece of meat with veggies for dinner. For a snack, you got to eat vanilla ice cream. Man, you for real? Are you for real? For dinner, you can eat vanilla ice cream with a banana. Yeah. Oh, integrity minded said curse too much. Integrity minded, who cursed too much? Huh? Do I curse too much? Because I like to change that if that's something that's really going on. I'm just really having a good time. I ain't really coming to this motherfucker to be politically correct or anything. And I do have my settings set to where, you know what I mean, 18-year-old and under shouldn't be in here listening. So, you know what I mean? If I curse too much, maybe it's my lack of intelligence. You know what I mean? Best Life Network say if you don't smoke weed, smelling weed is like smelling a skunk. Come on, man. And look, the type of weed they were smoking, I can tell it was good. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't smoke no more, but I still can gauge if a nigga smoking some bullshit or if a nigga smoking some good shit. They were smoking some mid. They were smoking some mid. And I appreciated the smell of it, but I don't appreciate them smoking in my shit. Let me see. Spradley say I lost 37 pounds with the vinegar. Come on, man. Yeah, I ain't even weighed myself lately because I'm really looking for the visual of the belly, you know what I mean, breaking down a bit more. Then I'm gonna go weigh myself. But I know I got work to put in, so I ain't looking for no quick results. In the past 10 years, I only gained give or take up and down about 60 pounds. In the past 10 years, you dig? So that's a long time to put on 60 pounds, give or take. I might be a bit under that right now because the biggest I got up to was 382, which was very uncomfortable. And I had to do something about that, which I did, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying, working on it. It's a work in progress on a day-to-day basis. I want a more healthier lifestyle. I want a more intellectual lifestyle. I want a more abundant lifestyle. I'm going for it. You know what I mean? I'm going for it. Okay. So Best Life Network say he 345 right now. Hey, that's cool. How tall are you? How tall are you? You know what I mean? So 345, you know, you might want to trim that back and take care of yourself because over the weekend and a week ago, I just attended 2 funerals of my kinfolk. I'm 6'4". Okay, yeah, so 6'4", 345. You probably can't even tell he 345. You see what I'm saying? See, I'm 6'3", and I'm near either 350 to 360 something right now. And ain't nobody really can guess my weight. You know what I mean? Because being a little taller, carrying that type of weight, you can't really tell. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm 316, 5'10". Already, man. Yeah, you gotta trim back a little bit, you know what I mean? You gotta trim back a little bit. Yeah, but I'm trying to get down back to about, in reality, I would love to get back to about 250. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I really would like to get back to about 250. 300 pounds is too heavy. Yeah, I would like to get back to about 250. So I need to lose about 100 pounds. You did? So I will be doing this here until, you know what I'm saying, until the end of time. I will be one of them old ass niggas working out. You know what I mean? I'll be that old nigga in the gym walking around and shit, drinking motherfucking protein shake. You know what I'm saying? Looking like you trying to go lift weights in motherfucking contest, but niggas trying to live, man. And I be excited when I see them old niggas in the gym that be surviving and looking good and looking fit. That lets me know, you know what I'm saying, if I put in the work, that could be me too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of things in life that I want to do. There's a lot of things in life I already done. And I thank God for that. But in actuality, there's a lot more things I like to accomplish. So we're going to need some good help to be able to do all that there. Let me see. I got more muscle than I got fat. Come on, man. Yeah, man, you probably look like a ninja turtle around in my way. You probably look like a ninja turtle. Now I'm fucking with you, man. Yeah. Nah, that's cool. Let me see. James Wilson say he 265. if I think I know James Wilson. So James Wilson by 6'2" or 6'3". If that's the homie James Wilson that I know, he by 6'2" or 6'3". He used to be really, really thin. We both used to be really thin. Hey James, is you the same James that I know? Come on, James. Let me know if you the same James or you another James. Let me see. Integrity minded, you need lightweight with a lot of cardio. Come on. Okay, that sounds like what I'm quite doing right now. I'm doing that there right now. And I'm gonna stick to that. And right now the eating is pretty light. I'm really light on the eating. I don't really desire nothing. You know what I'm saying? My desires have gone away because the past 2 months before this here Thanksgiving hiccup, I've been walking plenty miles. You know what I'm saying? Uphill, downhill. I've been on the bike. I've been really getting it in. It's just these past 6 days I ain't gonna bull crap you. I got it in. You know what I mean? I ate a whole bunch, man. You know what I mean? I wasn't cutting back. I ate pie, cake. Uh, Man, they had a little bag of cake. Yeah, shout out to them ladies that cooked all them desserts. They had a little bag of cake called a something cake, crumble cake. Boy, that cake was good in a mug. You know what I mean? Hey, Jesus Trevino say them push-ups, them sit-ups, and them corn flakes. Come on, man. Oh, okay, James. My bad, James. You got the same name as a player I knew. He was slender. He was about 6'3" like me, but he was skinny than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? See, I used to be really, 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 really thin and lean. You know what I mean? But I started picking up weight over time, and in 2013. You know what I mean? See, I started that trucking shit in 2015, but in 2013, I used to work out at least 2 times a day. You know, because I was still doing a whole bunch of getting in front of the camera and performing. You did. After that kind of slowed down and I got on that damn truck in 2015, I picked up 25 pounds quickly. You did. And the old man had told me, he said, man, you got to be careful because fooling with this truck, stressing and stress eating, man, you'll pick up some weight quickly. So I wind up picking about 45 pounds up fooling around with that truck. You know what I mean? But let me see. I got to have surgery soon. I got my foot reconstructed and surgery failed. I'm supposed to have a surgery again in December. I got pins and rods in my foot and I'm only 24. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that. You going to shake back. Daryl, man, I was in here for a good time. I ain't been wasn't off in this thing for a long time. Let me see. Brown paper sack diet, man. Come on, man. What is that one? You know what I mean? Yeah, the man say we got an army diet, then we got the Best Life Network. It's talking about the brown paper sack diet. Tell me what that do. Is that what all you can fit off in the brown paper sack, or that's it? Let me see. What state are you in? I'm in Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm repping them over in T-State, man. I'm in them over in Texas. We eat a whole lot of beef and we eat a whole lot of pig. But I didn't cut back on all that. I really don't even like that pig. I laid down and ate some of that pig for Thanksgiving. I ate a whole lot of that hog. But right now, I don't want none of that crap. Let me see. Truck driver lunch. You know, hey, I ain't even gonna bull crap you. What I bring for lunch on the truck, it'll surprise you. I bring one granola bar and I bring 3 apples and 3 oranges and some grapes. That's it. And a whole lot of water. Let me see. Rice and gravy, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Darryl, I know you ain't still eating on them leftovers, man. We done gave everybody done gave them leftovers up. We're done with the leftovers. Let me see. My brother-in-law is in Grand Prairie already. I be going to Dallas a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, Cadillacs over Lexus. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And it's gonna do what it's gonna do. I stopped drinking beers 8 months ago. Hey man, that's a good thing. You know what I'm talking about? I used to drink beer, wine, and liquor every day. You know what I mean? Ever since I was 13 years old, man. So I'm no longer, you know what I'm talking about, an alcoholic, man. I'm recovered. You know what I mean? I drink when I want to, and sometimes I don't drink at all. You know what I mean? Then you stop that store 5 times. Come on, man. Nah, man, when I stop at the store, I only get fuel, man. I don't get no food, man. I don't want none of that trash. I got my, listen, one thing about it, man, you got to be focused, man. and you have to have your discipline together. So these days, man, I'm more focused and more disciplined than I ever been before in my life. I ain't just talking. I'm more focused and more disciplined than I ever been before in my life. I surprised people like this weekend. I only drank 64 ounces of beer in 6 days when everybody was being festive, man. Come on, man. I'm talking about when everybody had an unlimited amount of alcohol. They were showering down their throats. It was like a rainforest, alcohol everywhere, bottles being emptied left and right. Hey, you want something to drink? Hey, you want something to drink? Hey, you want? And I resisted. And only thing I drank was 2 32-ounce Corona Familiar in 6 days. Come on, man. You know that's the trill. You know what I'm saying? Integrity minded. Got to get your veggies in daily: broccoli, cucumber, celery, red cabbage, eggplant. Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I've been eating all those type of things, and I've been finding different ways to prepare all those types of things. I'm doing way less red meat. Most of the time, no pig at all. Plenty leafy green vegetables and whatnot. And I do that on a daily basis. And the past month, I've been walking 3 to 5 miles a day. You know what I mean? And lifting weights. I really been getting it in. I'm really proud of myself. You know what I mean? But these past few days, I'm disappointed in myself. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Let me see. Blam, that don't sound like you. I didn't change, man. I want something different out of life, man. I'm seeing that you know what I mean. If you don't take care of yourself, hey man, you can't take care of yourself. You see what I'm saying? I'm seeing if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of yourself. You see what I'm saying? So you got to take care of yourself if you want to take care of yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Pomegranate and avocado. Yeah, exactly. I like that too. How's your metabolism? I don't know. I need to call it. Now, I think my metabolism might be kind of okay, because I do a whole lot in a day. You know what I mean? I do a whole lot in a day, and I ain't no energy drinking type motherfucker. You know what I mean? I drink a whole bunch of water. I might take a one a day. I don't take no speed or no dose. I don't take no kind of, you know what I mean, anything to enhance my energy. I might drink a Crystal Light energy drink every now and again, but I even stopped that. So lately I've been rolling off of pure natural energy, man. I'm talking about old man energy, man. I'm talking about jumping on a Kagoki like an old young man, you know what I mean? Give it to me, yeah. But let me see. I cut out the alcohol too and notice a big difference. You see, I'm gonna break off into this here, and a lot of niggas ain't gonna want to admit it. A lot of niggas used to drink alcohol thinking they were gonna have a drunk Peter, you know, the beater. Yeah, they thought they were gonna have some old drunk dick and then put it on a bitch. But man, I started being sober and started to realize shit, that sober dick, you know what I mean? Go ham on a hoe, you know what I mean? Especially if you're attracted to a bitch, that's sober. Hey boy, you don't need no aphrodisiac. Now, sometimes you might be having a good time. You might just have your little aphrodisiac, but don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Because you could overdo it trying to drink and be drunk to fuck, and then you lay there and kill your dick. Your dick be so drunk you can't get no kagogi, man. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I done learned to cut back on it all and just enjoy life and enjoy a woman's attributes. You know what I mean? When a woman take the time to wash her hair and have it smelling like herbal effervescence, that's a turn on. You see what I'm saying? When a woman take the time to put on a clean bra and when you smell her skin, it still smell like fruit, you know what I mean? Breath smell good, you know what I mean? Clothes clean, drawers clean, legs smell fresh and smooth. Come on, man, you don't need no aphrodisiac unless you old man and shit. I don't know what you need, but I'm gonna tell you, man. Nigga love a woman, man. If you love a woman like I love a woman, man. You gonna be ready for it. Yeah, you gonna be ready for it. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let me see what I'm saying. On Tube of maintaining college, it was a month before I got back. Okay, Tube of maintaining college. Yeah, okay. Let me see. She got to keep that cookie clean. Yeah, well, see, I was getting down to that. She knows she gonna keep everything clean. You know what I mean? I'm talking about everything clean. I'm even the type of nigga that go down and, you know, look at her toes and shit. If a toe, she can't have no toe jam. You know what I mean? I don't like a woman with feet stink. You know what I mean? Her feet stink, everything else stink. Yeah, I really don't like a woman with feet anyway. I think women should have been born with no feet. Nah, come on, man, that's crazy. Now I don't want to see a woman foot. You know what I mean? Like, it turn me off. Move your feet. You know what I mean? And don't put your feet on me, man. I ain't that type of nigga. You know how some niggas want a bitch to put their feet all on. I ain't that type of nigga. You just goddamn feet on off me, girl. You put them feet back on the motherfucking ground. You know what I mean? Walk on the ground, man. Don't walk on me. Let me see. Smelling that strawberry or that cucumber melon, man. Hey, man, yeah, you have to dine on heart when you take the time, ladies, and take care of your body and your hygiene to when you walk up to a you dig? I'm talking about a fresh fruit garden, man. Hey, man, niggas really love that. You know what I mean? I don't like them females smell like motherfucking black and mild and liquor and, you know what I mean, vomit, you know what I mean, and makeup, you know what I mean. You doing too much. And smoke in her hair weave. I don't like that. You know what I'm talking about. I don't like that. That whole hair weave thing, it attracts all kind of shit. And it like the whole smell. You know what I mean? It's almost like a cocoon or something. And like the whole smells. Hydrate with some quality H2O. Always gotta get me 2 1 liter bottle. Yeah, man. Say, man, skin so soft and they take a bath 2 times a day, most of them. You know what I mean? Clean woman take a bath about 2 times a day. You know what I'm talking about? A gallon of water a day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I done had me a whole gallon and a half a day. I've been drinking water all day long. Mm. But look, I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer, man. Hold on, let me see what my player partner Daryl say. I like a woman when she had a good old pass by smell dwindling in the air. Yeah. Hey, you know that's a beautiful thing when a woman pass you by and that lingering smell, you know what I mean, is fresh. Now she could pass you by and that lingering smell like fart. You know what I'm saying? That might turn some niggas on. You know what I mean? But nah, man, that's always a beautiful thing. Now, when them old women pass you by, they smell like white diamonds. You know what I mean? They smell like old clothes and white diamonds, man. You know what I'm saying? Integrity minded say, how old are you? Shit, I'm up there. You know what I mean? I'm on $100 bill. Nah, I'm an older man. You know what I mean? I'm an older man. I've been around a long time. You know what I mean? Let me see. Have you heard of pussy incense? Saw something in the corner store. Now I don't want none of that shit. I don't want no incense smelling like pussy. Cause what pussy's supposed to smell like? You know what I'm saying? Most good clean pussy ain't got no smell. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Now back in the day when them young girls was passing out that Kagogi to you, it kind of smelled like catfish. You know what I mean? It kind of smelled like catfish, and you thought that that's what Kagogi is supposed to smell like till you got a good clean girl and realize kind of ain't got no smell. You know what I'm saying? You can be. I remember being down there looking around and shit. I'm looking for the smell. You know, I don't smell nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it just depends on the type of females you fool with, man. You got to fool with the one that's clean, man. Ain't nothing wrong with you a clean woman, man. Let me see. That's like that new car smell from AutoZone. Come on, man. Let me see. Feed them nothing but fruit. If they eat spicy food, you gonna know. Okay. So if you feed them spicy food, they gonna stink. Zay Sanchez say they smell like black ice. Come on, man. They were just called pussy incense. They don't stink. Yeah, they trying to sell that shit to a nigga that's hard up. You know what I mean? Don't buy that shit, man. You're a young man. You got the whole world in your hand. You know what I mean? You got all access to every man. You got access to, man. Holler at the 30-year-old women. Holler at the 35-year-old women, 40, hey man, 20. Man, when I was in my 20s, man, I knocked down a lady 60 years old. Old lady was 60 years old. Shit, I knocked that motherfucking ass down. Yeah, it broke me out down there. You know what I'm saying? Big Pro broke me out by 7,500. She broke me 3,500 when she got a paper. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I ain't no pimp or no Mac or nothing, man. I challenge everyone to start your health journey today. Already, you show right. We're gonna do that there. We're gonna do that there. Integrity mindset, and come over more often. Help me stop talking crazy. I desire to talk better, but I just, comfortable in my ways. Yeah, yeah. Hey, but look, man, come on, man. Look, it was really my cousin. Look what he did me, man. My cousin called me. He like, man, look, man, I got this chick over here. Her hair all down her back, man. You gotta see her. And I'm like, huh? And he like, man, her hair all down her back, man. She about 30 or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. Cause the one he had hair was all down her back. And I was thinking if they hang together, hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad I ain't run you off with my bad communication. But he, the one he had, her hair was all down her back and she was petite, sweet, you know what I mean? And so he describing, you know what I'm saying, a homegirl. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna come check it out. So when I get there, it's him and it's the one lady with the hair down her back, and then it's an older lady sitting there, and she really sweet, she intelligent, she talking, doing whatever. And I'm like, what the other chick with the hair down her back? He like, man, she went to the store. And so they calling her, and I'm on the phone with her, like, what's up, baby? I'm coming to see you. Where you at? She like, I'll be back. They running game on me, really. They're really running game on me. What they trying to do is set me up with that old lady. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And so after about 30, 40 minutes, and the old lady sitting there, you know what I mean, acting like the girl with the long hair was coming back. And I say, man, I'm finna leave, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all doing. And she like, oh, just stay for a while. Let me pour you a drink, this and that. She be back. I'll keep you company. You can tell me this or tell me that. So I'm like, man, whatever. And so she poured me some Southern Comfort. You did. She had it in the freezer. She poured me some Southern Comfort. You did. And I was drinking cold beer at the same time. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there drinking that cold beer and sipping on that Southern Comfort. And that shit started, I had beer goggles on, dude. I'm looking out under eyes and shit at the old lady, and she got long hair too with gray streaks in it. But she looking kind of good, you know what I mean? And so I'm really trying to get on them drunk ass legs and tell my man, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And she like putting her arms out, oh baby, won't you stay? Won't you stay? You know what I mean? And she ain't have to ask me too many times because I was drunk by the end. And the old lady was she's gonna have to go too. You know what I mean? I'll holler at the other one when she get here, but this bitch don't have to go too. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what the homie say. Have you ever smelled Mercedes-Benz cologne? I have. Well, I ain't gonna say we got some. Yeah, we got some, but I ain't never smelled it. My lady friend never took it out the thing. I ain't never smelled it. She ain't never took it out the little old box or whatever. Creed, yeah. I used to have some Creed. I got some damn roaches and bananas left. I got some Dolce and Gabbana left. I just ran out of my dark blue or whatever. But yeah, man. So the old lady went to rubbing all on me, man. Till I hang out a little longer. She be here any minute, and she like, let me pour you another drink. So by then, I done had probably like 240 ounces, 2 cups of Southern Comfort, a shot of Jack Daniels, and she poured me another cup of that Southern Comfort. When she poured me that one, I really was melting. And she looked at me and she said, I'm so glad you're here. You look so good to me. You look like a crisp $100 bill. I said, what? I say, ain't nobody ever told me that before. Nigga, before I knew that old lady was sitting in my motherfucking lap. Yeah, my bad. Tell you about this big, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, before I knew it, man, that old lady was sitting in my lap playing my motherfucking ear. You know what I mean? Shit, all the rest of the story shouldn't even be told. You know what I mean? We gonna stop it right there. We done went to the cologne section. Yeah, I got that Dolce and Gabbana. You know what I mean? And then it's dark blue. It costs $160 a bottle, man. Hold on, man. What you got? What costs 160? Picture me rolling my 500 bin. What costs 160, man? Let me see. Last cologne I got was gifts. I don't really buy myself cologne. My lady friend buy me cologne. I just mention what I want and then magically it appear. You did. I can't remember because I'm the type of cat, you know what I mean? Creed $500 now. What that's the movie? Creed, cause shit, no $500, no goddamn cologne, nigga. I'm the type of nigga. Last time I bought cologne, nigga, I bought some motherfucking Fahrenheit, nigga, $49. You know what I mean? Nigga, hey, and I'm a bullshit nigga. Let me see that Mercedes Benz. Okay, yeah. I'm a bullshit nigga because I bought Fahrenheit because it was wintertime and I had a wool sweater. I remember it was wintertime and I had this wool sweater. That bitch was hot than a hoe. That bitch used to be electric, you know what I mean? And man, I put a few squirts of that Fahrenheit on, and man, girls are just coming up to me, burying their nose in my chest and shit. And I thought that effect was gonna last forever. So I kept wearing Fahrenheit till a girl told me, boy, that shit stink. Come on, man, you know what I mean? Let me see, Daryl, let me see. Talking about to hit that gut weight just past Troy's for real. Say, Daryl be up on all that cologne and whatnot. That nigga there been, Polo and all that their name brand shit ever since we were cheering. You know what I mean? Yeah, that Gucci guilty. Yeah, I heard about that. Let me see. A chick got me not realizing it's attracting other females. Oh, that nigga James say that juke. That nigga went to the motherfucking high school. That nigga James say you got some juke or loop. Hey, that juke was a fool too. I ain't gonna bull call you. Yeah, that Dolce, that Dolce and Gabbana. I call it roaches and bananas, man. I don't know why. Something wrong with me. But yeah, man, I went to wearing that Fahrenheit for about 20 years after the fact until somebody told me you need to cut the shit. That shit ain't lit no more. You know what I mean? Only chick told me only old women like this shit. I'm like, damn it. Maybe that's why I've been putting old women my whole years in. But let me see. I still want to get some Issey Miyake in that Bond #9. Yeah, man. Pimp used to have a whole trunk full of different kind of colognes that Issey Miyake in there. All that there. He used to spray that shit on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like we be going somewhere, that nigga pull out a bottle of that shit and just start spraying and shit. Or you had them Bond #9, them exotic ass cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? The designs on the cases, that shit was expensive because the designs on the cases was really intriguing. You know what I mean? And any time of day, I could reach in the back seat of one of the Bentleys and grab something. Have females thinking that I'm spending all this money on this, when really I'm just wearing my nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Let me see that Drake call. Yeah. Let me see. Bleecker Street #9. What is that, man? Put me on game, man. I ain't gonna that Kenneco Black. Yeah, that Kenneco Black might get you an older woman. You know what I mean? Let me see. Bleecker Street #9. So that must be some of that Bond. But yeah, he used to have some with all kind of cities and state, New York. I don't know, man. I just used to grab it and go to ski, you know what I mean? And speak that shit everywhere and go in the mall and shit. Nigga getting phone numbers like I got a Bentley, you know what I mean? Nigga, I would get phone number like I would Pimp C, nigga. Nah, man, but yeah, man, that nigga there, shoo. I ain't gonna lie to you. Back then, I didn't even have to buy a cologne. That nigga had so much cologne in the car, I ain't even have to buy cologne. Because when I leave the house, I might be smelling like Fahrenheit. But you know what I mean? By the time I hook up with him, he got all that designer shit, that issy and all kind of shit. And I just gonna spray some of that on. But one thing I was thinking about earlier when I put my contacts in, I remember we used to go to this eyeglass store in Houston in the Galleria Mall. I forgot the name of it, but he used to go get his designer frames from them. So when y'all see him with them transition lens glasses and them dope ass frames and shit, he used to go get his shit from them people. So I'm thinking pretty soon I want to start wearing some glasses and stop digging in my eyes, fooling with them contacts. So I'm probably finna go get me some of them designer frames, man, and come down like the pimp, man. You know what I mean? With them two-tone lenses turning colors, transition when the sun out, you know what I mean? Turn into some dark shade. I don't know, man. But I'm tired of digging in my eye, man. You know what I mean? Used to swipe that tester bottle. Yeah, man, that polo black and that polo blue. Huh. I gotta check that out. There we go. Integrity Mind said, that brute and that Old Spice. Yeah, now you talking. Now you talking. You want to pull you an old woman who still drink whiskey? Put you on some brute and some Old Spice. That's the calling card. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I like good smelling cologne these days. I'm fresh these days. You dig? I'm starting to buy suits. You dig? I just bought 2 suits lately. Unfortunately, they were for funerals, but I intend to buy more suits. I wanna get me a fitted suit, tailor made, man. You know what I mean? I don't know where I'm going, but I just want to, you know what I'm saying, get dressed up. You know what I mean? I ain't going nowhere. Nigga get dressed up and go to the corner store. You know what I mean? Dressed up and go to Walmart. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Just get clean in the motherfucker. Get ready for a ball or something. I don't know, man. Nigga, we gonna throw a players ball. We gonna do something. I don't like going on motherfucker these days. I'm like, let's have a motherfucker. I tell you what, let's have a fucking virtual ball. Yeah, man. Buy your suit. We're gonna have a virtual ball like it's the scamdemic. Hey man, but I appreciate y'all taking out the time and y'all busy life, man, to come fool with me, because y'all cool with me. Everybody who souped and supported, man, y'all welcome me back like welcome back Carter, man. I had to leave, man. But you know, sometimes you gotta take a break from that internet. Can't let that internet get up on you. Because if that internet get up on you, it'll wind up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, we're going to have a ball holler. But only thing I got to say, I did try to, you know, not be impatient over the past few days. I did lose my cool when I'm the only person in the house and everybody talking about the football game, you know what I mean? Everybody talking about, man, turn it to the football game. I was trying to keep my cool, like just being quiet, let everybody talk about the football game. And then people kept asking, they say, so Stacey Adams shoes for real, man. I bought me some black square toes. But yeah, they kept talking about the football game. I'm sitting there trembling and shit, like, please don't ask me nothing about this shit. Then the first person, yeah, boy, how about them Cowboys? I'm like, yep. Yeah, them there, what them 49ers gonna do? I'm like, yep, y'all don't fuck, you know. And then somebody, hey, if you do football, I say, nigga, I don't give a fuck about football. Then everybody looked at me, I'm like, my bad. I said, please forgive me. You go right along and y'all enjoy the football game. Don't pay me any mind. Everybody like, what's wrong with him? My sister like, oh, he just kind of different. You know what I mean? He just different. But I try to keep my cool. You know what I mean? I was just sitting there really studious, like, oh yeah, okay, the 49ers, yeah, go 49ers. How about the such and such? Yeah, go them too. What about who gonna do what? The nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Talk amongst your fucking selves about that fucking shit, nigga. You niggas want to talk about going to studio, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about 4 bars and 8 bars and you know what I'm saying? 12 bars, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You niggas want to talk about writing. I don't know, man. My bad, you know what I mean? But I kept my cool. Other than that, I kept my cool. But they pushed too many of my motherfucking buttons. Talking about yeah, man. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like always, man. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Know what I'm talking about, man? Man, y'all feel free, man. I always come fool with me because you're cool with me, man. We having a double conversation over here, man. Plus, we talking about these little bitches and everything else up under the sun, man. It's the Trio Cast, man. Know what I'm talking about? Long Little Pimp and Mama West. Free Young Pimp. I'm out. Trio Gear Diabetes. Know what I'm talking about?